ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking back hits. Subscribe for
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the 2018 Wave 1 Deadpool Sasquatch Build-A-Figure Waves X-23. If you're trying to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so at
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
This is definitely one of the figures I've been really looking forward to have. I am very excited for this one. On the side, we get a beautiful image of X-23 right over there. I really like that a lot. And then on the back, you can see a nice product shot. There's a read-up over here. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it now. There's the other figures from the wave. And we get that X-23 image on the other side as well. And we get the spot varnished Deadpool logo at the top. Not much more at the bottom, so let's get to it and crack this thing open.
And here's X-23 out of the packaging, and she looks pretty good, you know, as far as the aesthetics goes on this figure. I can't really complain too much. I mean, look at that hair sculpt over there, and I do like how the body mold came out. So there are things that I do like about this piece, and there are things that kind of disappoint me, and I'll definitely get into that. But first, let's get a closer look at that head sculpt. So I'm really happy that Hasbro gave us an X-Force X-23, as you can see from these covers and images right here. And this is from the first of the two most recent incarnations of X-Force that we've seen. So this is with the team where we have Warpath, Archangel, Wolverine, Domino, and X-23. And this is before the team that we had Phantom X and Psylocke in there. And I think they did a great job on this head sculpt. I'm very pleased. That looks awesome, man. I really can't complain about that at all. I love how they have the hair going off to her left like that. Maybe a little bit chunky right over there, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to get nitpicky, I guess, just because I like it so much. And I think the deco for the mouth paint and the lips and the teeth and the mask looks really good. I think it looks awesome. Very pleased with that. Yeah, that hair sculpt is really good. You can see her ear coming out right there. What's also great is you can get the head moving up all the way, which is awesome. Or maybe not all the way, but quite a bit. I just wanted to show off X-Force Wolverine right here so you could see, you know, the family resemblance, or the color resemblance, I guess. It's just a little bit off, right? But you can see they both have the red eyes. You can see some paint coming off right there on those hinges, and it's really bad on this side, so that bothers me. Yeah, and then the gray lines came out pretty clean right over here. On the back, that looks good except for that right there. And then you see some paint missing right around her navel. That bothers me some. So, yeah, and even around here. So, yeah, there's some parts where it could be cleaner. I think the belt came out really good, you know. That's not too bad. Can't complain about that. The claws, I don't know, man. I feel like I wish they're a little bit more even. I guess technically, you know, there is an angle to our knuckles when we do that, so I don't know. I guess I can't really complain too much about that. On this side, they're, you know, facing inward a lot more so. But what's awesome is just like the Wolverine figures that we've gotten from Hasbro, you can pop these out, and these are the same exact claws that Wolverine uses, so that's pretty cool. I like that. So you have display options as far as her having her claws retracted or having them out, so I like that. That's pretty nifty, and they pop right back in there. And then looking at the lower portion of the figure, it looks pretty good. Nice gray paint, and I like these little buckles around her boots. It looks really nice. Can't complain about that. Nice silver and everything. And she does not have her toe claws. Come on. What in the toe claws? Why no toe claws, Hasbro? Why no toe claws? Would have been way too much. Toy Biz had this thing with their previous figure, or with their version of X-23, where you could just flip the claw out from underneath the foot. You're here, I can just show it to you. See how that works? And I thought that was great. It made the figure tricky to stand, but still, I always put her up on display stands, you know, jumping and kicking and stuff like that. So having some kind of port at the tip of the toe, I think that could have worked, you know, just like a little groove in there, and then you could put the claw in or take it out if you'd like. I don't know. I wish they'd done something to try to make that happen, because that's one of the cool attributes of the character, is that she has those toe claws. But here's looking at the back. Here's another attribute attribute that's not looking too shabby, and then there's that back stain again. And her articulation is not awful, but there are limitations. So like I said, you get some good head articulation. You can shift this head forward and back, so you could scooch that back, and you get a neck hinge in there, and you can get her looking up, which is great, man. Oh, that's so cool with all that hair and everything. We got her looking upward. I think that is awesome. So I'm very happy with that. Just popped the head off there. Get that back on there. You can rotate it side to side, and you do get a little bit of pivoting, and she will look down all the way. So that's awesome. Shoulders move all the way up. They move all the way down. You can rotate a full 360. Single jointed elbow, once again. Let's turn it in this way. You get a little bit more range of motion when you're doing that. That's better, but still wish she had double jointed elbows. Actually, if you pull this out of the peg, you can get even more articulation. So that right there, actually, I feel like I should shut up. That's not that bad. That's really not that bad at all. I've seen figures with double jointed elbows that have less articulation than that. So if that, you know, that actually kind of works for me. Let me know what you think of that in the comment section below, but I can't get too pissed off about that. And it rotates right there, of course. You get rotation on both wrists, and they both hinge up and down. You get a diaphragm joint. She has a little bit of diaphragm pivot. She shifts forward just the tiniest bit and back a little bit more, so I wish she had more ab crunching. She does have the hip joints that we've seen on the teen body, the female teen body before, so they move just outward that far. And I wish they could kick up way more than they do. I mean, that is extremely limited in my eyes. You can tilt a little bit and get a little bit more motion, but still, I wish she could kick really far up, and her legs don't really move back at all. She has the upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, boot rotation, and her ankles move down. They do move up, and she has a beautiful ankle pivot. Now to measure out this X-23 figure, you can see that she is standing just about 6 inches tall. Then here's X-23 next to some of her teammates. We have Papa right over there. This is the SDCC exclusive with different claws. And then we have Archangel, which is another XDCC exclusive from the same 3-pack with different wings. And then for your X-23 comparison, we have our Hasbro version next to one of the 2 Toy Biz versions. I still have the Chola version up on the display shelf. But anyway, looking at these two, you can see I have the claws up because, again, she is hard to stand without those claws sticking out. If I had to pick just between one of these two, I would go with the newer version right there. It just looks a whole lot better. This has such an awkward preteen kind of look. I don't know. It's just really funny looking. And then here's X-23 next to the other figures from this wave that I've already reviewed. We have Deadpool, Cable, Domino, Deathlock, and Paladin. And then here's the X-23 figure next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Hey, I see those red eyes. You're a fan of the green just like me, aren't you? Hey, you know, the two of us should hang out sometime, you know? Just chill out and... where do you go? Oh. Again, I gotta thank you guys for watching my videos all the way through, from the beginning to the end. It really does help this channel out a lot. I appreciate your guys' support, and please don't forget to hit that like button if you liked the video, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and subscribe if you haven't already, as well as hit that notification bell. This figure is one of those figures where I'm just really happy to have it. However, there's things that bother me about it, you know? This is one of those times where the double jointed elbows really, or the lack of double jointed elbows, isn't really bothering me too much. It's just the leg articulation is actually bothering me more than anything, but I am able to get her into fairly dynamic poses, and this is another character I can add to my X-Force team. I'm hoping to get an Elixir and Vanisher figure. That would be nice to have those two figures, you know what I mean, to complete that original 2000s X-Force team. That would be great, but with all those little complaints and everything aside, I'm happy to have this figure, thus it's getting a SUD rating of...
It's not too bad.
And again, I'd like to know what you think, so please go ahead and leave a comment down below. If you want to see a photo gallery of images, I should have it up over at ShartimusPrime.net, and you can follow me on the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links to everything I talked about in the description below. I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
Crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.